Julia, and I will be talking to you about the card The World specifically and how to dive into the deep esoteric stuff which is encoded into this card. We will be investigating the keywords within this card, for the upright position and the reversed, and how to arrive to them not through memorization but through auto observation of the symbolism within this card in a fun, tremendously beautiful way. That's a whole paradigm shift when we start reading the tarot deck not through the memorization but through really reuniting with the symbolism within the cards. My name is Julia. I've been in tarot world for more than 10 plus years, and I really love what I am doing. I love to spread that clarity, that guidance, and that abundance flow. And specifically, this card is all about that abundance flow, reuniting with your true authentic self, who you are, because everything comes into completion here. It's just like zeroed, as you can see here. Let's have a look at this card specifically. By the way, if you love my readings, subscribe to my channel. I go live literally every day. So yeah, do not miss that opportunity. Now, let's go to the card specifically. What do you see in here? Clearly, we completed the cycle, right? So there is that 0 point. We zeroed everything. When we look at the card, the Fool, it's literally like he's standing like number one. He starts that cycle, but she is finishing that cycle, right? And she's feeling so comfortable, so supported. She's like that embryo for something new. Soon something new will be born out of her. Is that so? So there is that kind of like she achieved something. She's praising like that moment. Hey, I achieved that success. And now guess what? This whole thing is built on that one emotion. When we achieve something, look at her. How relaxed she is. Is she relaxed in there? She's extremely relaxed. Is that so, right? She's appreciating absolutely everything what she has in life. She's not just like into that moment, hey, I need to achieve something else. No, she's not going there. She is actually enjoying, absolutely enjoying all what she has right now. She's just like saying, hey, it is mine. And it's just so amazing. It is so good. I actually developed the deck also based on Rider-Waite, and I also wanted to portray pretty much the same symbol of it. Look how she's enjoying, and in the heart of hers, we see lots and lots of hearts actually there. It's just even the sequence of those hearts. She is amazed. She's awed by what she created. She literally kind of like has born that child. You know, she has that awe in front of that creation, you know. And now this card is really filled with that sense of appreciation. By the way, did you know that every card, especially in the major arcana sequence, has within it a powerful frequency of a certain emotion? So to give you a hint, this is not just the card of achievement. It is literally that achievement which is coming with that sense of awe and appreciation. Because many times we do something, we complete certain cycle, like how many tasks through the day, I'm asking you, do you have? Do you have many tasks? Then you complete the task and she's like, you know, just like in asana or something. It's just like so many tasks in there. It's just like it's overwhelming, which appreciation Yulia is talking about, right? So our project is done. Gosh, it's already enough for me. By the way, I will answer your questions. Hey, Trevor. So I will answer your questions. Keep asking me questions here in case if you have. We are investigating here everything around tarot in a fun, crazy cool way, how we can connect to the deep esoteric stuff within the cards and with our soul, actually, because there is so much into our souls connected to the cards you cannot even imagine. And do not memorize all these meanings. How can we start really understanding and learning so much within us by just observing the powerful codes of those cards? As I mentioned to you, look, I just walked you through this card right now, and we just went inside it together. And we already sensed that relaxation within her. Do you see? Right? So she has that wholeness, she has that completion, she has that appreciation at the same time. So when we achieved the project, right, and we all have dreams, and once this dream is densified into this reality, let me talk a bit about manifestation here, because I manifested literally everything in my life like this, and tarot cards helped me in that, by the way. It's an amazing tool. It was not the only one, but if you know how to use it right, many things become extremely beautiful, flowing, just like as it has to be, right? It shouldn't be like, it should be something beautiful, it should be something flowing. This is how we were supposed to be here. There is a beautiful card, by the way, the sun, right? The sun. And the sun, it's all about that. It's showing us actually how we humans have to live here. We have to live here with that joy in our hearts and not being continuously in that push and pull mode, you know? When everything is pushing us like it's already like a boxing arena. I don't know, what is that? So once we actually know how to deal with this reality, and we get those codes through the tarot. And once I understood all these codes, it was amazing. The most powerful code actually for abundance and for really that flow with life, for manifesting everything with life, it's the card of completion. It's how we treat those dreams. Not just like from the perspective of dream and I sense the lack of it. It's just like, oh, I have that vision board. I have that vision board, but I feel lack looking at that vision board all the freaking time. I feel lack of it. And then guess what? When you feel lack of it and the distance between you, you kind of like remove yourself even further from that vision, and you densify yourself, you make yourself heavier even more. Then instead of that vision board working for you, it starts working against you. Okay? By the way, if you love this whole session, subscribe to my channel. I do those explanations for how abundance works through different cards, actually, how manifestation truly works every day. And I do readings also for different zodiacs, so it's a very fun activity. Now, let's continue. So again, this is one of those abundance cards. And abundance, it's really all about that appreciation. You probably actually heard so many times, hey, gratitude, appreciation, everything. But that, like, you know, you go to your vision board, okay? You go to your vision board, and then instead of looking at it and sensing, like, inside, still not there, you know? I know what I'm talking about, I was there, until I figured that code. Okay, one code, just listen very attentively, I tell you. You go to the vision board and you actually start really connecting you to that moment, knowing deep inside it will happen. And I will help you. I will really help you how to do it right. You actually, I don't have the pen here, but I want to just show you even with the zodiacs. I will use the zodiacs here. You know, you don't pay attention to that. It's zodiacs, but oops. So here is this. So you start like you create some circle. You put the circle. I just don't have anything. And then you use like your pen and you write another circle, and you connect those two circles. Okay. So one circle is your yearly dream. Now this becomes the quarterly dream. Now there is a monthly dream, the third circle. There is the weekly dream. And then there is actually already the daily plan. Okay? And that's how you densify truly your dream to today's reality. And you connect it to today. And that's how you start really jumping really jumping out of your bed, like, hey, I will freaking do it. Let's say you want to start some kind of your endeavor, your side hustle, right? Your spiritual entrepreneurship journey, just some soul-aligned business which is really aligned to you, and you were thinking about it for a while, but still this damn job, there is so much to do there, and I don't really start for a while still. So there is a way. There is truly a way to do it. Once you use that method which I showed you, at minimum, start densify your dream from yearly to then quarterly to then monthly and then weekly, and connect it all, and then look at it. Even if it somehow sounds crazy, but start that connectedness. Even if you don't know, by the way, you don't know what to write in those monthly, quarterly something, write those circles, okay, and write your big dream. Write your big dream, that big circle, okay? Your big world circle. Just write it down, okay? You wrote it down as a big dream. You don't know. You freaking don't know how it will happen, okay? And you don't need to happen. You have that dream. It's already enough, I tell you. And that's the beauty of those dreams, because you just have it. It means it's your dream. It's your obligation to fulfill it. God gave you that dream. You need to make it happen, okay? So, you don't know how, and that's okay. That was me actually more than 10 years ago when I didn't have anything, when I didn't even travel. And I've been traveling for more than 10 years. Now I'm happily married for more than 10 years as well. It just happened all at once. And I also built a powerful business, actually too. So I'm just saying that really everything is possible. And I've been working in the corporate world for a while, and I didn't know how to pull me out of that reality. I didn't know how to just like really reunite with my dream. I didn't know how. And guess what? I just put that big dream onto my vision board, and then I put those circles there, and I called them quarterly circle, then monthly, and then weekly, and today. And guess what I've done? I connected those circles. I didn't even write down what was in between quarterly, weekly. I just wrote it. But what is the trick? You connect it all. Today is connected to your dream. Slowly but steadily, that clarity starts going to you. I developed a set of techniques and strategies now how to make it happen. So if you love my just like learning today, you can truly just go and check out all what I have. And to like very quick, I will be opening a tremendously beautiful opportunity how to really make that jump start to your, not just even side hustle, but the soul-aligned thing, the soul-aligned business. So if you are interested, just go check it out and subscribe to this channel as well. I'm doing those readings actually every day. I also have a course around manifestation. It's just so amazing. I just recollect it all in one strategy, you know, so this all can be done. But if you feel like it's way too much for you right now, and it was way too much for me more than 10 years ago, again, I don't know how that technique came to me. Maybe it's God-given technique. I don't know. Sometimes we have those enlightenment, you know. So I tell you, that thing started working, and step by step, I started coming to my dream. And I wrote that down. Like, I remember exuberant joy. You know, today I'm waking up in that exuberant joy every freaking day. I wrote down that I'm really successful entrepreneur. And that is it. I actually built 2 businesses, very successful ones. Now I wrote that I'm happily married, and I was in a very bad position at that time. I tell you, it was just like, I remember how I was crying because the guy whom I was meeting for a long time, I figured out that he's meeting the second girl at the same time. It's just like, gosh, you know, my heart was in crumbles, everything. And I was just like, oh, I'm already approaching my 30s. All my life is away. I just spent so many years for this bastard, you know. But what's very interesting is it just, despite everything what happened to me, despite all this pain, despite the fact that I didn't know how to really be happily married, how to really start doing things in life to reconnect with my higher purpose, how to become a successful entrepreneur, how to really heal myself. My health was in total crumbles. I didn't tell you. I was actually very, very sick like a dog, I tell you. I had heavy metal toxicity, I had mold toxicity, I had lots of viral stuff there, you know, just like it is so damn crazy, period, okay? Period, you know? So, and I didn't know what to do with me, with myself. It was not working corpse already. But today I'm living in Canada. I'm happily married. I'm running a successful business. I was traveling for more than 10 years. All this was possible, I tell you. So, and I started from that schema of connecting those circles. So, again, this was the powerful frequency. I remember I was shuffling the cards also, crying, and I was shuffling. I shuffled the cards, and I know about this secret as well. This opened up to me, and I scratched my head, you know, just like, where is this? And I started looking at it. This card has tremendously powerful frequency, and that's the frequency of appreciating what you already have in life. Okay, no matter in which position you are today, very important to start rebuilding yourself from that frequency. I can talk a lot about actually abundance codes, and there are many cards around that. And one of the beginning cards for that, it's the Empress. The Empress card. That's why I love to put these two cards in conjunction with each other. All right, because this is a true abundance flow. They go together, okay? Look how she's sitting. She's sitting in a very relaxed way. And here we observe that true connectedness to the earth, to our root chakra, okay? We connect to the root chakra through this mudra. So we connect to it. So observe my fingers, okay? So we connect to our root chakra. We densify ourselves there. You cannot really attain heaven if you don't connect to the earth. So in order to do magic and miracles here, you want to stand firm on the ground, okay? It's very important. We cannot really be active players here if we do not acknowledge and develop our root chakra, because many really spiritual healers and lots of women here, they are really disconnected from their root chakra here. They go too high into these chakras, right? So we are too active in here. And then there are lots of storms. We are on the periphery. We are never in the center, okay? And we always feel incomplete. That is the reversed position of that card, when we feel incomplete, devalued, not knowing our true value. That emptiness is within. Emptiness is in the heart after all these betrayals. When life is like pushing us. And that is the thing about that card, I tell you. Oh, let me see. Veronica, I can actually pull the card for you if you wish, and just do the reading for you right now, but after this. So in the end of it, as a gift. Normally I don't do it, but today I'm feeling like that. So I can just give you some small gift reading. By the way, I will need to go just in some 10 minutes to my Facebook session where I do Q&A. It's a live Q&A, so I already promised to my people there. Yeah, so let's continue to that. Just, Veronica, stay until the end. I will do that reading for you. Write your question, which kind of question you have in here, and we will work it out, okay? All right, so this is the reversed position for it. When it's the sense like you incomplete, your heart is closed, okay? You're closed. When your heart is closed, what can you do in life? You can do nothing, okay? You are not really open to anything here, because the heart is the center of your galaxy. Okay, that center is lost. You are on the periphery when it is reversed. Okay, do you see how we went to the keywords naturally through going through the imagery and symbolism of the card? We start enlivening our souls by observing the rich symbolism of the card. Do you see what I am talking about? We were never taught to how to reconnect with our souls and be those complete, loving human beings. Okay, we were only taught to mentally remember something and to judge, through certain already mental constructs. We bypass those mental constructs by reuniting with who we truly are, by reuniting with the power of our soul through the symbolism of the tarot cards. Actually, we start feeling, sensing something. There are many other tools. I just find tarot amazing tool because it has that rich symbolism. More than 100 symbols are in each card. And when you start working with those cards correctly, there are no limits to how you can rewire yourself to the new version of you. True story. I tell you, there were so many obstacles which I overcame by just really going deep with these cards. This is not just the play cards, okay? It's just like we have that movie Little Mermaid. So she was using the fork, okay? The fork for combing her hair. You remember? But that fork is not used for that. It's used just to eat, right? And here, when people are doing fortune telling with cards, and just like when I'm using my cards, I'm sitting in the coffee place, let's say, or just somewhere, and I love just shuffling the cards and doing some readings in between for people for free. So, and I'm just like, oh, and I'm sitting, and then I just like, do you do fortune telling? No, it's not about fortune telling. These cards are so much more powerful than just these damn fortune telling. You can be creators of your world. You can manifest this world. Imagine if someone actually told you already, this is how it will be, or you create it. Do you sense the difference? Okay, and that's exactly what I am talking about. So connecting to your kind of like your Mother Earth here. This develops actually also connectedness to your womb. By the way, specifically for women, I tell you that. Once I reconnected with my root chakra, my Svadhisthana chakra, where my womb is, I literally started healing everything from these damn endometriosis and whatever, I had so much in there. And like, honestly, when the intimate life was very painful. So after just like healing myself through like really all these connectedness, like healing all these disbalancing chakras, you can really balance your chakras. And I have the book about that, Tarot and Chakras, how you can step into that balance through that. You work it out, actually. So soon I will release it onto my website as well. If you want to be the first one, subscribe to my channel. I will do the release for sure about that. Yeah, so yeah, this is a very, very powerful thing when you reunite with your center, and she's in the center. That's why she's so relaxed. That's why she's so relaxed. If she's not in the center, she is incomplete and empty. And that's when we continuously go like sheep to different, manifestors here. They promise us everything. But then we need to really reunite with who we are, step into that center, heal our hearts first. Then we can actually rebalance our chakras. Then we can actually manifest something here, truly. There is a technology, science behind it. One of the cards of the abundance, as I mentioned to you, it's the card of Empress. Another one is Temperance, doing everything, the right thing in the right time. Okay, I have another video here in the channel, by the way. It's these abundance codes through the whole major arcana sequence, so you can check it out as well. So let me see what Veronica said. Veronica, I didn't understand what was your question. So if you don't have a question, I will just pull the card for you. I already have to go to the reading, not to the reading, to questions and answers session in my Facebook group. So I have Tarot Secrets group in Facebook. It's in the homepage, by the way, for every one of you. I do lives there for now, for every day, for all the questions as well and answers. We do lots of cool stuff there in the group. So if you are interested, you can go there and subscribe as well. Very cool stuff is in there. So Veronica, that's the card. Who am I and what is my purpose? Please and thank you. You mentioned the Little Mermaid. That's my all-time favorite movie. All right, so, okay, Veronica, let me do that reading for you now. This is actually a beautiful, beautiful thing when we start really have that craving within for higher purpose. It means you are ready. You are ready for something bigger than where you are. There is this card, Wheel of Fortune. And you remember like that Sphinx, he's sitting at those circles. So today you are ready for enlarging your circle of perception of life, Veronica. That's what I sense. And let's look at this. Okay, we have with you Ten of Swords. Okay. I'm just doing this live reading just for you. Whoever will want, you can ask for those readings in future. I will do only for Veronica for now, but you can subscribe to my channel. I can do readings literally in every session, free ones for anyone who will ask in the end of this session. Okay? So, strengths we have in here. Oh, we have here death. But this is not the physical one. That's not what we are talking about. We have the powerful combo of these two, Veronica, okay? So just watch this reading to the end, please. Okay, Ten of Wands. So this is the card, actually, the death is the card of transformation for you clearly here. You will have to develop that inner strength through certain sequential events which will happen to you. King of Cups and the Lovers. All right, so I also want to have the pull from the Oracle deck for you, specifically for your life. Wow, Sky Father, trusting the unknown at this moment. Okay. So, and one more thing, which I want to ask, is from in here. Daring heart, learn to lead from wisdom. So, Veronica, what I clearly see in here, you really want to find some kind of a guide, a teacher for yourself, who you will be strongly connected to, who you just like it clicks, it links, because you are very ready to step into some parts of you which are much deeper than the life which you are currently living. You know, when we start really spiritually evolving here, we meet a lots of new events, lots of new events start happening. There is the card Tower. So people are afraid of that card, but I really sense that presence of that card. And we started with you from the Ten of Swords. Ten of Swords, it's the card when we really like release ourselves from absolutely everything, from all the previous mental constructs. Okay, so you probably like may not understand it at this moment what I'm saying, but we all are having our reality which is shaped because of all the mental constructs imposed into us through our educational system, through our family, right? Just pillar after pillar, pillar after pillar. Today, where you are, is actually the result of all these mental constructs. And the interesting thing is we all go through that. But for you, the moment has come when you may actually go through complete utter release. Okay, and you may go under the guidance of a very strong teacher, very strong guide nearby you, who will be very, very loving teacher, very kind, very uplifting teacher, and that teacher will be spreading that sense of kind of like inner peace and holding your hand all the time through. So that is the moment of apprenticeship, which is coming into your life. And that teacher, that guide, will show you actually your hidden talents. Okay, so your hidden talents will definitely go beyond the work what you are currently doing. It's a very spiritual work. You'd probably will have to go to some kind of even a pilgrimage. That's what I sense here. And why we met even this card in here, it's like complete transformation of your reality. It's just like that shape shift. Okay, and this will happen under the guidance of that teacher for you. It's very, very possible. That's what I can see. From one perspective, I'm really extremely happy for you. It's kind of like the teacher who will be sent to you like from the universe. Like you see that sky father, it's, you know, we say in the name of Father, Son, and Sacred Spirit. So there is something like in that naming, like Father. So I remember how I met a woman. She was a very wise woman, and she said, I'm talking actually to Father. She's like, Father. So that divine masculine power, you know, and that divine masculine power wants you to become really active into this world. That's what it wants you to do, and wants you to be daring. But that daring will come to you through shifting your current world under the guidance of a certain teacher. You will know, you will learn about that teacher. How you will recognize that teacher? Let's have a look at that. We have Five of Swords. Okay, so there are many teachers who you may just bump into, and you will need to develop that sense of discernment. So it will be a very, very meditative teacher, spreading that sense of, like again, calmness. You remember this King of Cups, right? So, and he will be extremely loving, he or she. It's there is no like the specifics of the specific sex here. Yeah, and it will help you just to release those swords. You remember the swords, the thoughts, thought by thought, in a very chill, beautiful way for you. Okay, so it's a very kind, meditative, beautiful teacher, really connected to something much bigger than what is in here. You will sense it. You will have that click. You will feel it. Okay. And that teacher will take your hand and will guide you to who you truly are. All right, so Veronica, I hope that this served you well. Jonathan, I will definitely, I want to pull for you the cards. I just have to go to my Facebook group. I promise that I really would love to do those free readings actually every day. Just subscribe to my channel, Jonathan, and everyone who wants those readings. I will pick 1, 2, 3 people every day, do those readings live in the end of the session. I promise you, and those lives, you will not miss them, okay? So I'm doing the live, and then in the end of the live, I will do those live readings. So just know about that. I'm doing that commitment now for all of you, so that you know that we are good in here. Okay, so yep. I have to go already to my Facebook girls so that to help and support them. We have a Q&A live there. If you want also to be there, go to that group, subscribe to it. The link to that group is in my, when you go to Facebook, not to Facebook, to YouTube, like my channel description, right? The main page of my channel, where there are all playlists and everything. And description of the channel, and then there are different links, and one of those links is Facebook group, so you will see it there. Okay, it's Tarot Secrets group. We will be there in a moment. Thank you so much, everyone. So again, free readings will be available for every live from now on. Promise you. Thank you, and wishing you a beautiful, blessed evening.